Welcome to Superhero Pal. I'm your host nerd, Tom Fremden. And welcome to another edition of Story Time, where I will regale you with a tale of action and adventure. And today it's The Return of the Silver Streak, Part 4. The Silver Streak is a Golden Age hero created by Joe Simon and Jack Bender, who has fallen into the public domain, and this is my return of the character. Last time you may recall that the Silver Streak defeated the Green Dragon's henchman, Electrude. Then the sinister Green Dragon killed Electrude, fearing he may reveal his plans to the authorities. The Silver Streak then received a troubling phone call from his girlfriend. Sharon Miller, the police chief of the patrol for New York City, and the girlfriend of the Silver Streak, talks on her cell phone in a dimly lit yet elegant room. Beside her are two thugs holding machine guns at the ready. Rather hurriedly, she speaks into her phone. Hey, Red. I was hoping you could make it over to the Simon Tower. The abandoned one on the top floor. Because, not so sure I'm going to be alive in the next 10 minutes. In his spacious, glass-walled penthouse headquarters living room, the Silver Streak, still dressed in his pajamas and bathrobe, quickly replies into his phone. I'm on my way. The King of Speed then races out of the room. His manager, Darsh, now left alone in the room, wonders what just happened. Racing through the streets of New York City around morning traffic, the Silver Streak, still in his bathrobe and pajamas, holds his costume tightly in his hands. Cutting through Central Park and across the lake, he manages to put on his shoes in between strides. Looking like a blur of crimson with his red bathrobe, the speedster draws closer to the very old, abandoned 1930s-style hotel building just outside the city, the Simon Tower. While the hotel is run down and closed off with a chain-link fence, it is still an impressive structure. Furiously, the Silver Streak tries to change his clothes in mid-strides, as his pajama pants are now removed. Vaulting over the chain-link fence and slipping on his pants, the Silver Streak makes his way to the double front doors of the hotel. Hands extended, he blasts through the doors and into the lobby. He pauses for a moment to locate the stairwell. Upon noticing the stairwell sign, he starts off again, removing his bathrobe. Though in his hurry, he has failed to notice that the interior of the hotel is just as elegant as it was in the 1930s. The Silver Streak races up the service-like stairwell and pulls off his pajama shirt. Finally reaching the top floor, which is the lobby of a grand restaurant, he discovers Sharon standing all by herself, just lowering her cell phone from their conversation. With a warm smile, Sharon turns to him and notices that he is still undressed. Oh, good you're here. Why are you undressed? Panting, the Silver Streak replies, You said your life was in danger. A little embarrassed, Sharon replies, that was kind of a joke. I thought we'd have a laugh, but could you maybe get dressed? This is kind of important. A bit shocked, the Silver Streak replies, A joke? Well, I'm always calling you for emergencies, but this was meant to be kind of like, haha, surprise, I got you. Sorry, but could you put your shirt on, please? Yeah, you got me. And with a deep breath and a blur of motion, the Silver Streak finally completes putting on his costume. Sharon then takes him by the arm and leads him into the restaurant. Okay, follow me. The Silver Streak is finally noticing his surroundings. This place looks great for an abandoned building. I know, right? Sharon leads him over to a table with a rich breakfast spread laid out. Fine china place settings and silver containers of variously cooked eggs, bread, ham, and other breakfast foods. Sharon guides the Silver Streak to a chair and says, Come, sit down. What can I get you? Confused, he replies, Are we just having breakfast? The Silver Streak sits down next to Sharon, who already has a plate full of food. Okay, what's with this hotel? I thought it was closed. No, it is. I just wanted you to meet somebody. Now, get ready, Sharon says with a smile. Coming up from behind them is the Green Dragon. The Green Dragon is a bald-headed, almost alien-looking woman with striking features and pale green skin. She's dressed in an ornate red silk dress with a long green silk cape. Red, says Sharon, the green dragon. Complete disbelief overcomes the silver streak. What? The green dragon then sits down at the table across from the silver streak and Sharon. She starts, First off, I would like to apologize for everything that has occurred. I assure you, I had no intention of killing you. Blowing up the building was merely a test, to see how fast you were. As for Electrude, well, I'm afraid he went rogue. A very untrusting man. The silver streak can barely form words as he turns over to Sharon. Who is this? What is this? Sharon smiles again and says, This is the woman you've been looking for. The one behind Leon Small and Electrude. You found her? Why are we having breakfast with her? Sharon calmly puts her hands on the silver streak's arm. Well, she found me. And after talking with her about how messed up this city is, well, I decided to help her. Totally flabbergasted, the silver streak stands up from the table. Help her? Sharon, what the heck are you telling me right now? Sharon stands up, trying to calm him down. Red, relax, okay? Just hear her out. You know, it's not like you don't already operate outside the so-called system. As Sharon tries to calm down her boyfriend, the green dragon sits quietly, sipping out of a small coffee cup. Clarity slowly starts to come to the silver streak. Wait, you're part of this conspiracy thing too? And you want me to join? And she's the boss? Sharon replies, in a nutshell, yes. But this is for the betterment of the city. Heck, the whole state. Skeptically, the silver streak shoots back. How so? Explain it to me. That's my boy, says Sharon. Now just sit down and hear us out. And the silver streak and Sharon sit back down at the table. The green dragon puts down her coffee cup and continues. You see, Silver Streak, like you, I am greatly concerned with the well-being of our fair city and its people. The current state of disharmony has made it impossible for our civic leaders to do anything effectively. Therefore, I have started a revolution within, if you will. By joining with influential and like-minded people like Chief Miller here and yourself, we can improve the city without the bureaucratic hassle of the current broken system. Bureaucratic hassle? You mean our democracy? Due process? The silver streak replies. Sharon interjects. Oh, please, Red. If our due process was so great, would you be running around town playing Lone Ranger? The silver streak turns to Sharon again. At least I'm not killing people who disobey me. Are you talking about Electrude? Well, first of all, it was no loss. I met the guy a few times myself. But the green dragon didn't kill him. He OD'd on whatever it was that was giving him his powers. Unsure what to think, the silver streak says, all right, well, that may be true, but I just don't get this. Sharon gets a little more forceful in her response. What's to get? I'm tired of working for a broken system, where you actually get to make a difference. Most of my day is spent holding politicians' hands over what's an electable crime rate. You know, I've filled out so much paperwork trying to keep all your activities legal. You have no license or any authority for what you do. So don't pretend like you have higher moral ground here. Yeah, thinks the silver streak, but everything I do is above board. Everybody knows who I am and what I do. I'm not hiding my actions because they're illegal. If you want to arrest me, you know where I live. Wow, you are so naive, Red. Do you know... Chief Miller, please. The green dragon raises her hand to diffuse the argument. Our goal is not to beat him into submission. Everyone must come to us of their own free will. The green dragon then leans back in her chair and holds up her arms. As for being above the board, look at me, Silver Streak. Do you think the good people of our fair city would elect me for office? Do you really believe that would be an effective way to affect change? And that's what? An excuse to become a secret dictator? The Silver Streak asks. Not at all. I am merely pulling strings together for change and improvement to take place, affecting change for the better. I will not be the leader of this new world. The Silver Streak turns back to Sharon. And you're okay with this? Secret societies, backroom deal shenanigans. A little exasperated, Sharon answers. Red, I've seen so many backroom deals in City Hall and the state capitol. Why not make some of our own for a change? At least this way we know the deals can actually help people. The Silver Streak rubs his chin and questions. And you trust her? Until she gives me a reason not to. With her help, I've managed to put a lot of people behind bars this past year. People I couldn't even touch before. You see, says the Green Dragon, it's not about abusing power. It's about focusing it. And in all seriousness, if you see anything lacking in our process, please help me improve it. The Silver Streak lowers his head in thought. After a moment, he looks up and responds, No, this is wrong. I mean, I get it. In some ways, I'm not much better than you. But I just can't see that the Swami who gave me these powers and this new life, that this is what he wanted me to do with it. So, I'm sorry, I'm not your guy. As the air lets out of the room, the Green Dragon responds, I see. How very disappointing. I truly thought we could find some common ground. Sharon, a little bit beside herself, replies, Damn it, Red. The Green Dragon slowly gets up from her chair and straightens herself. I suppose you know what comes next. 6 thugs with machine guns step into the room and point their weapons at the Silver Streak. The Silver Streak and a rather upset Sharon stand up as well. Hey, now wait a minute. I didn't sign up for this, she says. The Green Dragon walks over to Sharon and touches her arm. I completely understand, Chief Miller. I'm just making a point. At the Green Dragon's touch, Sharon faints into her arms. We'll talk more when it's over. Green smoke starts to engulf the Green Dragon and Sharon, obscuring them from view. As the Green Dragon says, Do not worry, she is merely sleeping, and you should probably be more concerned about yourself. As the green smoke dissipates, the Green Dragon and Sharon are gone. And the first gunman announces, Time to die, freak. Snapping back to the reality of the situation, the Silver Streak comments, Freak? Seriously? Gunfire erupts in the room as all 6 men fire their machine guns. Bullets rip through every inch of the room as the Silver Streak pushes his speed to the limit. As if moving in slow motion, the speedster twists and turns his body to avoid the hail of silver bullets hanging in the air. He thinks to himself, Shaving cream, that's a lot of bullets. As he races towards the front entrance of the restaurant, he discovers a security barrier has been pulled down from the ceiling. Of course, he laments. Quickly reversing direction, the Silver Streak runs for the back of the restaurant. The gunmen swing their machine guns back and forth just behind him, expertly avoiding each other. Reaching the kitchen entrance, the Silver Streak discovers that exit has been barred as well. Well, that's not good. Ah! A bullet finally finds its target across his forearm. Wincing and holding his arm, the Silver Streak turns to face his attackers. I better get on the offensive quick. Like a rocket out of a cannon, the Silver Streak slams into his nearest attacker, knocking him into the wall and out of the fight. As the other gunmen start to get a bead on him, he leaps up onto the wall and starts running across it. The hail of bullets creates a lethal path just behind him. Leaping off the wall, the Silver Streak slams into another gunman, and the odds are now 1-4. As bullets whiz past his head, the Silver Streak bends down and picks up the fallen man's machine gun. Turning, he throws the weapon at another gunman. Damn! The Silver Streak calls out as another bullet grazes his leg. But as if hit by a speeding car, the thrown weapon slams into another gunman, knocking him clear off his feet. The Silver Streak then quickly gets off the ground and races towards two gunmen, who are slowly aiming their gun muzzles towards him. Like a linebacker, the Silver Streak slams his shoulder into one of them, who knocks back into the other one. And victory is finally in reach. Ah! Is the Silver Streak's response to a ricocheting bullet hitting his thigh. The gunfire finally comes to an end, as the last gunman can see the Silver Streak laying on the ground with a bullet in his leg. So much for the king of speed. The thug then takes careful aim at the Silver Streak with his weapon. Say hello to the man who killed the Silver Streak. In desperation, the Silver Streak takes a plate that had fallen off a table and flings it like a frisbee at the man. And the last blast of a machine gun echoes in the room as the thrown plate downs the last gunman. With the battle won, the Silver Streak lays back on the ground and stares at the ceiling. You know, for someone claiming they don't want to kill me, that Green Dragon is doing better than most. The Silver Streak then pulls out his cell phone and makes a phone call. Hey, Darsh. Hey, boss man. How's Sharon? Everything okay? Not really. Seems she's in league with the Green Dragon. The Green what? Responds Darsh. Dragon. Yeah, it's a giant conspiracy taking over the city. Wait, for real? The Silver Streak finally sits up and grimaces. Yep, change for the better, they say. Can you believe that? At the Silver Streak's penthouse and office, a confused Darsh stands up from his desk. A change for the... Hold on a minute. Are you telling me there's actually a criminal cabal in New York City? And Sharon is part of it? With his hand against the wall, the Silver Streak finally manages to stand. Yeah, and they tried to kill me. Again. Sharon? Darsh incredulously questions. Well, no, not Sharon, the Silver Streak says, but she was involved. Darsh runs his fingers through his hair. Okay, man, you need to come back to the office so we can sort this out. The Silver Streak replies, I think I need to go to a hospital first. What? You need to go to the hospital? Yeah, it doesn't look like the bullet came out. The bullet? What bullet? Talk to you later. The Silver Streak hangs up. He hung up on me. Darsh puts his phone down on his desk and looks over at the TV screen, which is showing a TV commercial for Jose Lopez's run for mayor. Change for the better. Vote for Jose Lopez. A thought crosses Darsh's mind as he utters, huh. Elsewhere, in a rather sparsely lit, richly decorated Art Deco office, Sharon sitting in a chair, holding her head, waking up from the spell the Green Dragon put on her. In front of her, a disappointed Green Dragon sits at her large office desk. What did you do? Sharon asks. What was necessary? Responds the Green Dragon. With her head still down, Sharon manages to look up at the Green Dragon. Damn it! You can't go around killing people. And for Christ's sakes, not good people. Not him. With her fingers laced on the desk, the Green Dragon replies, I'm as upset as you are. But the man left us no choice. Still trying to wake up, Sharon says, No, this is wrong. I mean, what are we doing here? The Green Dragon answers, What we are doing is changing the world. I thought you understood that. But apparently, your loyalty is only as deep as when it fits your needs. And, as it turns out, it seems your friend, the Silver Streak, has cheated death again. Good, says Sharon. Then there's a chance to fix this. A bit surprised, the Green Dragon gets up from her desk and walks over to Sharon. Really? And how do you suppose we fix this? Just let me talk to him. I'm his girlfriend. He loves me. Just let me talk to him alone. No goons. Alone? Replies the Green Dragon incredulously. So you can turn on me? No. Are you crazy? I'm in this too deep myself. This is mutual destruction and all that, Sharon replies. Shooting from her hip, the Green Dragon blows a hole in Sharon's chest with a magical bolt. Actually, Nothing about this is mutual. The green dragon then softens her stance and looks over Sharon's dead body. I'm sorry, my dear, but you would have been just too problematic as a hostage. But don't worry. Even in death, you will be of some use to me. End of chapter 4. With the silver streak in the hospital and Sharon dead, what will the green dragon do next? Make sure not to miss the final chapter of The Return of the Silver Streak. And thanks so much for listening to my tale. I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. I thought it would be fun to bring some of the Golden Age heroes back into action, and, well, it is. And I suppose I can tease it now. Once I've finished with the Silver Streak, I'm going to do another Golden Age hero. Which one? Well, I'll reveal that name next time. But until then, if you could be so kind to like, subscribe, and notify, I promise not to go running around town in my underwear. I mean, there's enough of that going around as it is.